morning to all. Welcome to Karnataka LMS e-content. I am Nagvinenvi, Assistant Professor of English, the Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. In today's class, I am going to revise some literary points in the novel Silas Marner by George Eliot, prescribed by the University of Mysore for the second-year BA Option English program for Semester-CBCS course 2020-21. The title of the paper is Victorian Fiction. I have already explained you all the chapters of the novel. At the end of the novel, any reader will feel that Silas Marner, as Walter Allen has said, a Wordsworthian novel. ಕಾದಂಬರಿಯನ್ನು ಓದಿದ ನಂತರ ಯಾವುದೇ ಓದುಗರಿಗೆ ವಾಲ್ಟರ್ ಅಲೆನ್ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ ಅದೊಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ವರ್ತಿಯನ್ ನೋವೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ವರ್ತ್ನ ಪೊಯಮ್ ಮೈಕೆಲ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಲೀಚ್ ಗ್ಯಾದರರ್ ನೆನಪಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಸೈಲಾಸ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಐಸೋಲೇಷನ್ ರಿಮೈಂಡ್ಸ್ ದ Michael and the leech gatherer, and Silas' resurrection by Epi, transformation of Silas from his isolation to the worldly life, social life, reminds us the dictum, child is the father of man, in the poem Leech Gatherer, or Resolution and Independence. The plot is simple, characters are simple, the situations are simple, it has beautiful big descriptions of nature, and the novelist deftly or skillfully makes us take interest in humble life and humble characters. The main theme of the novel is the redemption of Silas by Epi. Silas is introduced in the beginning of the novel as a pallid man with a short-sighted, brown, large eyes, strange-eyed recluse with a peculiar and mysterious way of life. He voluntarily remained aloof from the society of Rowley. When he arrived at Rowley, he was a man of broken heart with a loss of faith both in man and God. His only passion was to work, and then when he had received money there for his linen in the form of guineas, gold, his passion to hoard money had begun. It is only after the loss of gold and the subsequent events, and mainly the appearance of Epi, transforms him and resurrects him to life. At the end of the novel, he is a man with recovered trust in God, in good in man, and though he has not known the mystery of drawing of lots. The beautiful image and the rustic people and the culture provides the background to the story. Every action of every person, every happening in the village is discussed at the rainbow by everyone. A place where all the upper class dignitaries and the lower class people gather, and they respond to Silas Marner's robbery with a sincere concern and try to find out the mystery of the robbery in their own way. Godfrey's views on the lower class or working class are an example for the prejudice of the landlord or rich class towards the labor class. The villagers of Rowley are rather superstitious than deeply religious. They do not attend prayer at church regularly, yet they believe in the power of prayer and suggest Silas to go to church on Sundays and suggest him that he would be relieved from his pain. Both Dolly and Silas are surprised at the differences in the customs of the church at Rowley and the Lantern Yard. They are highly superstitious and believe in ghosts. On both occasions of Silas' his visit to the rainbow to announce his robbery, and to the red house to announce the death of a woman, he is thought to be a ghost. Women are viewed as the fountain of permanent love and affection of home, the absence of which made life very dull to the squire's family. Godfrey's longing for such a happy home makes him to pursue Nancy's love. She seems to him to be an angel who can make him a happy home that he has longed for. Nancy is respected by everyone for being well brought up, being well mannered, and for a gentle personality. Godfrey is disillusioned with Molly because of her habit of drinking and addiction to opium, which made his life also a miserable one. Priscilla is also depicted as a perfect homemaker who has opted a single life in order to take care of her father. Dolly Winthrop is the best example for the priorities preferred to women. She is needed whenever there is a problem. She is lovely, good woman who readily offers help to all those who are in need of her help. She becomes a godmother to Eppie and a good friend and counselor to Marner. Only with her, Marner shares the secrets of his life. All the women characters are depicted realistically with respect to their class. The influence of industrial revolution and war is expressed in the conversation of the characters indirectly. Though there are changes in Railway Village, it has not disturbed the peaceful life of society, peaceful social life in any way. But when Silas visited Lantern Yard after 16 years, he becomes puzzled and unable to recognize it. The only landmark he could recognize was the walls of jail. The Lantern Yard is replaced with a factory. It has become a manufacturing town. At the end of the novel, we see a complete transformation in Silas' character. Eppie's love reconnects him to the fiber of life. At the same time, Godfrey is also a changed man. His irresolute nature is quite changed, and he has become a firm man at the end of the novel, reconciled to what he has got. And he repents for the lapse in his part to fulfill his duty as a father to Eppie. The novelist depicts every character and situation realistically. As a psychologist, depicts their mind through their action. I think you have understood the revision. You go to the first video on this novel, Introduction to the Victorian Age, Characteristics of Victorian Age, Introduction to George Eliot. Second video, third video. First video is Introduction to the Course. Second video is Introduction to the Victorian Age. The third one is Introduction to George Eliot. The fourth one is Introduction to the novel Silas Marner. And you go through those videos and go through this last video and go to all the chapters, video lessons of all the chapters, and then you will get a clear understanding and a clear picture of the characteristics of the Victorian fiction depicted in the novels of George Eliot. The most probable questions on this novel. You will be given 3 essay type questions and I have to answer 2 out of 3. How is the theme of redemption explored in the novel Silas Marner? Explain. Describe the life of Silas Marner, a traveler. What change was brought about in Silas Marner after the coming of Eppie? Describe the relationship between Godfrey and Molly. Silas Marner is a psychological novel. Discuss. Comment on the title of the novel Silas Marner. Eppie is the symbol of rejuvenating love. Explain. Sketch the character of Dolly Winthrop. Comment on the ending of the novel Silas Marner. How was the society of Victorian period depicted in the novel Silas Marner? These are the most probable questions, 10 mark questions, essay type questions on the novel, and you will be asked to comment on the title of the novel also. Significance of the title of the novel Silas Marner. Short notes will be for 5 marks. You will be asked 8 short notes. You have to answer 4 short notes out of 8. Massey, Molly, Silas Gold, Dunstan Castle, The Stone Pit, New Year's Eve Party, Superstitions at Rowley Square, Era, Masonry. In this way, any small incident, any small situation, any minor character may be preferred to short notes than the essay type questions. I think I have understood this session and I have understood the entire explanation of the novel. You go through all the video lessons on this novel again and again and get ready for the examination. Wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.